Hi guys, I thought I would do an update to one of my most popular videos, cost of living in Canada as a family. A couple of years ago, I made this video. We were a brand new family to Canada. We moved from the UK about 4 or 5 months before I made that video. So we didn't really know any great deals or how to go about certain insurances and things like that. As I said, we've been here for 2 years now, and I think we've got our heads around a lot of things. Also, our situation changed. At that time we were renting, now we own our home, and there are a lot of expenses that come with owning your own property. And I thought that would be pretty interesting to some of you that want to purchase their own home in Canada, and just to even compare prices of owning a home in Calgary, where I am, and let's say Vancouver or Toronto or places like that. So stay tuned for all the figures and all the prices that I will be sharing with you in this video. So just as in my previous video, you can actually go watch that video, then watch this video, and let me know if I've changed a lot in 2 years. But in that video, I started with our biggest expense. And our biggest expense right now is a mortgage. Our mortgage right now is $1,985. So I made all the notes here, so if you see me looking down, that's where I'm looking. $1,985 for a house, and we've been paying it ever since we got our mortgage sorted, so that hasn't changed. But as I mentioned, with owning your property come taxes and other expenses. Our property tax right now in Calgary is just over $300. Now utilities, I've kind of combined electricity, gas and water together, put them together, and it's just over $400 altogether per month for this whole household. There's one expense that is very important to our family, that's internet. Both my husband and I work from home, and we need very reliable, stable internet. We are currently with TELUS. We're pretty happy. We are paying $100 a month. I think we paid less in my previous video, so 2 years ago, purely because for the first 2 years, most internet providers have special deals. We are past that special deal, so we are paying about $100 now, but we're pretty happy with the quality of the internet that we have at home, so that's a good one. Now, mobile phones, I've kind of made my peace with the prices for mobile services here. If you watch that video, you will probably hear me saying that it's so expensive compared to Europe, but as I said, we've been here for 2.5 years now, and it is what it is. And altogether, my husband and I pay about $100 a month for mobile services. We don't have contracts that include a brand new phone and then a certain amount of data and phone minutes and things like that. We've paid off that contract. We just have our data and phone services, and my husband's paying I think about $45 and I'm paying about $55, and that's where it is, $100 a month, more or less. Another important one for us, it's not important for every family that lives in Canada, but we love going to the gym. Both of us used to go to the gym. Obviously, with the COVID outbreak, all the gyms are closed currently. Maybe they'll reopen in a few weeks. But we are paying $75 a month per person. In my opinion, that's pretty expensive, but I love my gym. It comes with a lot of add-ons. It's not just the gym. I get classes and swimming pool and other things, and I really love the quality of the machines there and everything. So we're quite okay with paying $75 a month per person for that. Now another big one, obviously groceries, so food, all the food per month. My husband and I sat down and calculated all of the expenses that we have per month just towards food, and minimum of what we're spending for food per month is $500. That's about 2 trips to Costco. I love my Costco. And that's $200 minimum per trip to Costco. Guilty. And then, here and there we need to go and grab fresh fruit or veggies or things like that, and we usually go to Safeway just in our neighborhood, and yeah, altogether it's about $500. But then I'm thinking, you know, when you go to Costco, you don't just buy food, and there's like, ooh, I need that rug, ooh, socks, or a t-shirt. So it's not just food, but then I think $500 is still pretty much a minimum for us. Also, we've recently signed up for HelloFresh. We get like our weekly boxes, and they cost about $70 per box, and it's 3 meals for just the 2 of us, my husband and I, and my 5-year-old started taking food from us. So we'll have to spend more in the upcoming months and years because we have 2 kids and they're both growing up and eating more. So yeah, the expenses will start piling up for food. Now we live in Calgary, and pretty much everybody in Calgary owns a car because Calgary is really spread out and you need a car to drive anywhere pretty much. So we own a car. With that obviously comes car insurance, and we own a home. With that comes home insurance, and altogether it's $350 for us for car insurance and home insurance per month. Our 5-year-old went to preschool. So all the schools closed now. It's very sad. But we used to pay $175 a month. That's for 3 days a week for her going there. And I think we will continue paying the same because we also have a 3-year-old who will be starting in September. Fingers crossed all the schools will reopen. And we won't have to pay for my 5-year-old because she will be starting kindergarten, and that's all free. And as I said, everybody in Calgary owns cars. We need gas, and in Alberta we're pretty fortunate in that regard. Alberta is known for its oil industry, and from what I understand and from what I hear, Alberta has the cheapest gas in the country, and we're paying about $100 a month. But take into account that we don't drive every day. As I said, we work from home, so mostly we take our car just to go like grocery shopping or for an occasional trip to the mountains. So yeah, about $100 a month for gas with just these occasional trips. And then if you take add-ons like Netflix and Disney Plus and like clothing, occasional miscellaneous purchases, we are spending slightly over $4,000 a month for almost everything. So that's mortgage, that's all the insurances, that's all the utilities, that's food. $4,000 plus per month for a family of 4. I honestly can't remember what it was in my previous video. I think it was pretty much the same. So $4,000 for a family to live somewhat comfortably, more or less. I understand that in Vancouver and Toronto is a lot more expensive for everything, almost. Yeah, that would be quite interesting to compare, I guess. But that's what it is in Calgary currently. If you have any questions about any expenses or anything that I mentioned in this video, let me know in the comments. I will try to answer them all as much as I can. If you enjoyed this video, give it a big like. If you're new to this channel, I usually do videos about Calgary and our travels around Alberta, me going hiking and exploring all the new places here. So if that's something you are interested in watching in the future, click that subscribe button. Thank you so much for joining me for this video, and I'll see you all again next time.